Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video. Come in Alex. So this morning, Yanis and I have an exciting project to start. We can't do anything else in the kitchen because we're waiting for the carcasses for the kitchen units, worktops, things like that. And I was saving this to until the 1st of January, but I thought this morning we might as well make a start because we've got nothing else to do. The organ's been done. We've cleaned the chapel out yesterday. So we are starting the library project.
Let's crack on.
Yeah. No, not yet. Not yet. I've still got to continue talking.
Okay.
So what we need to do is essentially we need to take all the plasterboard out of these rooms because I don't want to mix plasterboard and all the infill in the walls. So we need to do this very carefully, slowly, because I know he will go mad with a hammer and trash the place. So yeah, careful demolition. We've got our hard hats. We just got to get a few hammers, step ladders, gloves.
Yeah.
So we
Let's
crack on.
Let's crack on.
Let's go for it. So in the spirit of cracking on, we are starting in room 1. And what we need to do is, we need to take out all the plasterboard, separate that from what the internal walls are actually made of, because the internal walls are stone and clay and mud. And that can go in the garden, because that's not going to do anything at all. But I don't want plasterboard and concrete and things like that like I did before in the kitchen. I want to keep it clean, but I need to order some rubble chutes as well. So I'm going to order them over the Christmas period. Hopefully they arrive by the 1st of January. Plasterboard's going to go down to the shettery. Concrete's going to go to the shettery. Everything else will go in the garden. So clay and stone only, or mud. All the timber we're going to reclaim and keep, because there's going to be an awful lot of it. So yeah, shall we?
Crack on.
That's it. So this is going to be the very first hole we're going to make for the library. This is very sentimental, this is going to be. And we're also going to expose what's originally the old interior of the room, because obviously this is what added. So, ooh. Oh no, it's that horrible plasterboard that has like cardboard inside. So if you look here everyone, it's 2 sheets of plasterboard and in between that it's got like a mesh grid of cardboard. Well, that's not very well fixed, is it?
Like IKEA furniture.
Exactly. Okay. Let's do it. That's just coming through the wall. what we need is the big bar. I've got the bar. Try and get it in the wall. The electrics are off as well, by the way. Wow, you can see the old walls. So the reason they did this was to insulate the rooms. Having an air gap between the plasterboard would retain some heat, as well as dropping the ceiling by probably about 2 foot. So yeah, they did it literally out of, I don't know what the word is, like just to save on heating essentially. Okay. Double check the electrics. The electrics are off. So we've got the first section of the wall down. Yeah, it looks really good. It was exactly what I was expecting. All the doors we're saving because they are 250-year-old interior doors. They're all made of oak and they are fantastic. So we're going to keep them, use them somewhere else. If not, we could use some of the taller ones for interior doors, but I'm not sure yet. So, let's get this one out. I think we're incredibly fortunate. I think there's going to be a lot of oak skirting board, and look how thick that is. So if we can remove this carefully in each room, that will be a lovely feature to add to the rooms as we renovate. So yeah, the biggest thing about this project is all these interior walls. So if I just grab a hammer, you'll see here, we're going to have lava and plaster. So we've got the lavs. It's actually not lava and plaster, sorry, I got that completely wrong. It's wattle and daub, and these are the lavs. This is the wattle and daub. It's basically clay, mud, and straw. You can see all the straw in it. But also, very importantly, as we do it, we have all of these huge oak interior beams, and there's going to be so many of them, and I want to keep every single one because that's valuable wood. We can use that in the interiors of this convent or elsewhere. So yeah, there's probably one here, one there, some cross beams as well. Obviously the ceiling on this floor we're saving, so yeah. The plaster, which is a shame, it's mixed with the wattle and daub, but most of this can go back in the garden because it's literally just earth and clay, and that can go in, you know, to level out in places. Ugh. Brilliant, look at that. That is fantastic. Exactly what I expected. So, the reason why I want to remove the plasterboard first is that it doesn't mix with this, because it will look horrendous if I put plaster in the garden. So, yeah, anyway, let's crack on some more, Yanis. Let's go for it. That's a thick wall. So we've done almost most of the room. We've just got this one last wall to do. We're going to do the ceiling after that, and then actually find out what's below this floor, because there is like a linoleum plastic or whatever it is, and then below that it looks like plywood, and I think below the plywood's the original floor. So it's going to be really interesting. So if we crack on a bit more, get that done, and then we'll see what's below. So yeah, let's crack on. Should have opened the tap first. See what was actually in there. Watch this. There we go, I closed it. But where's it still coming from? Like a magic tap, isn't it? Oh no, there's one between it. Did anyone check the water if it was off? It's obviously coming from upstairs, I think. There's nothing we can do about it. It's all getting demolished anyway, so. I'm covered in water as well. Oh, I hammered my thumb as well. Not my thumb, my finger. Right, has it stopped squirting? Yes, it has.
Well, that's good news.
Oh, I broke it. Oops. I want to go home. No, I don't really. I'm just seeing if the water's going to come down here. I believe that's probably where it was. No leaky water. Maybe here? Nope. Come on, yeah, let's go make some more mess. So we've got the little mini tower in, and we're going to use it just to try and get the ceiling down. Hopefully it's not too dirty or too difficult. Don't look up there, everyone, because it's not as well as I thought it would be. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But it's bowing, it's sagging, and that is not a good thing. It was definitely put in green. All the beams in this building were put in green. I had a chat with a carpenter, and that's what they did in the old days. So, yeah, that might need changing. But that means we've got to then do the demolition upstairs to change that. But, yeah. Anyway, let's continue with the ceiling. We'll just overlook that for now. So we're done for the day, everyone. Yanis and I have done a good job. All the plasterboard's out. The ceiling has been removed. We've still got a bit of timber up there to take down. And then also, Yanis and I have exposed the beautiful, I think chestnut, it could be oak, I'm not sure though, probably chestnut floor, which is obviously original to the building, 250 years old like the doors. So yeah, it's looking really good. So tomorrow we need to choose the next room, probably. or the hallway, I'm not sure. I haven't actually worked it out yet. I have been thinking about the project for over a year now, and yeah, it's just I need to actually write down on paper what stages we need to do. It's easy to do demolition, but after that, it needs a thorough thought process. So yeah, we have a bit of an issue with the main beam. That beam behind Alex up there is the one that's meant to be the main beam for the ceiling of the library. That is going to be the ceiling of the library. And it's a banana, which isn't good. So that needs sorting out. I wasn't expecting that because Simon and I did have a look at it and we did decide that it wasn't too bad, but now looking at it, it's a lot worse. So yeah, I wasn't expecting that today. That is a great start to the library project. But anyway, yep, done for the day. Merci, Yanis.
You're welcome, Billy.
Yanis
Thank you
is
for you.
absolutely amazing. Yeah, I wouldn't have done this much today without him. So yeah, goodbye everyone. See you all tomorrow. Let's go, Yanis.
Let's go.